XRP Army, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to answer one question in this video that you guys have all been wondering, and I've had a couple comments where we're addressing this right now. That's why I wanted to make this video. We're going to talk about it. The 60 Minutes interview with Brad Garlinghouse has concluded. I did do a video reaction to that, give you guys my thoughts. Pretty in-depth kind of take. I kind of went off the cuff a little bit. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go check it out. But I will briefly touch upon that. But more so, why we're here today is to talk about why the XRP price did what it did. So I want to share with you guys kind of my thoughts. Why did the XRP price drop after the 60 Minutes interview? Pretty much cut and dry, simple in my opinion. So we're going to get down into that. If you are new to the channel, appreciate you all watching. Thank you all for returning. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And hopefully you consider this one of the channels that you go to for your XRP and crypto information. All right, with that being said, let's get down into it. Always remember, not financial advice. We're going to dive into the chart very briefly. You can see Bitcoin down 2.53%. They're down 97.4. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind as we keep this discussion going, as we talk about it, okay? We're going to go macro for a minute, and now I want to show you guys kind of where XRP is at. On the spot market, you can see down 8.22%. If we zoom out a little bit and go full screen, you can kind of see the run that they've been on, and boy, does that chart look beautiful, okay? But we're still consolidating, all right? And this is why I'm saying that, and these are just my thoughts. You can do whatever you want with your own money involving crypto, but this is where we're at in terms of the key kind of territory now, all right? And when I talk about it, this line that I'm drawing, that is where I look for XRP to kind of establish itself as more of a level of support. And until we get below this blue line, because you can see right here, if we analyze kind of where we've fell off, and you can see it right, I'm going to get rid of this circle because now we're zoomed in on it. But as you can see right here, right here, right here, and right here, this will be the fifth time that we've challenged that floor, in my opinion. Okay, so the floor is sitting there at $2.28. This will be the fifth attempt, and you can already see if we zoom in a little bit further, we are starting to bounce off that right now, okay? And that's what you can see right here. And these green candles, I know that this is in the hourly chart, but we are starting to bounce off that. So what it comes down to is where the momentum's headed. You can see right here at the volume down below. If you can see that at the bottom of your screen, I'll get my face out of there for a second, okay? You can see what I'm talking about on your end, and I'm gonna have to move my window so you guys can see it. But if you see what I'm talking about, okay, this bottom, the red and green, okay, you can see that we've shifted towards red, and that's kind of indicating the volumes of what XRP is doing right now. So that is to be as expected, okay, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's not something where I'm panicking. I'm just telling you guys where I'm at with the chart, and this is kind of where we're going to retest this level, okay? A lot of people are potentially thinking that we will get some more correction. I mean, guys, we've been talking about XRP every single day for the better part of 2 years, and you can look me in the eyes and tell me if you thought that XRP would be $2.40. So let's just apply some common sense. Whether or not you believe in XRP being, you know, the solution to a lot of crypto and real world problems in terms of payment infrastructure, that has nothing to do with this. We are running in an extremely, extremely hot and steamy crypto market, okay? XRP is due. I've personally been waiting for a little bit of a pullback so I can buy more, okay? And that's kind of where we line up today as we're testing this support, this floor at $2.30. We are testing this for the fifth time. And so even if we do drop below that, okay, this is not anything I care about right now, okay? What I care about is this territory right here that I'm drawing the sine wave at. That's what I'm concerned about if we do get below into that. But anything kind of like briefly where we just kind of edge below it and then we trust kind of the traders to keep us afloat, I do foresee that we will bounce back up over that $2 threshold. So $2.30 I'm kind of eyeing as possibly another entry point if you do believe in the long-term possibility of XRP. Now, if you are a trader out there in the crypto world, we're going to get into kind of why the price dropped in this video, but also I want to share with you guys our friends at CoinW. This is one of the exchanges that I've partnered with, and the exciting thing about them is if you use my link down below, I will have a link down below in the description as well, where you can have access to a private trading group over on Telegram. These are professional traders that it's just some pretty good alpha. They are going to basically do a lot of the work for you guys. I do post some of the results of these trades on X as well, but get signed up with CoinW. There will be also free Pepe that they are giving out in terms of an airdrop. If you do sign up, create an account, and start trading with CoinW, spot and futures trading, make sure you do your research and due diligence before doing any kind of crypto transaction. I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto, but what we have in place using our friends at CoinW, this should allow you to be the most informed possible. A lot of great partnerships as well with CoinW, with other affiliates, and that's kind of where I'll leave it at that. Do your research, check them out, and start trading today with CoinW, okay? And let's get back into it as we look into why the XRP price dropped, and that's where I'm going to share with you guys kind of this narrative here. All right, we had the 60 Minutes interview going down 16.2% from its highest level, okay? And we're going to go full screen. I'm not going to show you guys my reactions. I want to get you guys the whole text. And that's where we're looking at kind of after this interview, okay? My personal opinion, and thank you all for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so right now below as we continue this discussion. But my personal opinion is they dropped the ball. And I talked about that in the video that I'll have linked towards the end of this video. But they dropped the ball. They had a chance to use one of the largest primetime platforms out there to educate the world and grow our adoption number and rate up from 5%. We're not even there yet, okay? They dropped the ball, quite frankly. And if you want to know where I'm at with all this, you know, they had a very strong opportunity to use Brad Garlinghouse's expertise instead of basically treating this as an interrogation into why he's in crypto, okay? And that was kind of my thought on this from the get-go. And I was kind of chuckling as we went on and on and on, okay? They talked more so about the SEC, securities versus commodity, KYC compliant transactions, and then there was something as we talk about, you know, I'll call her Margaret, but that's kind of where he gets into some of the comments on his X page, okay? And he took the high road. He could have went on his, you know, huge Twitter account on X and blasted it. He could have blasted 60 Minutes, and he could have condemned them for how they treated it. But I think they dropped the ball. They had a chance to basically use XRP as a talking point, one of the hottest cryptos going right now that everybody wants to know more about. But instead, she cared more about the election, the SEC, instead of like how Ripple can make a difference. And I think that's where I just think they dropped the ball. And now as we look into kind of this rally that XRP has been on, that's where you have to answer the question right now, has XRP in the price peaked, okay? And that's kind of what I wanted to allude to, okay? Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin's down significantly. Where we were at 102,000, now we're at 97. For a multi-trillion-dollar crypto, that's a lot of weight to move around. And a lot of macro effects are at play right now. It's the end of the year. There's going to be profit taking. There's going to be some tax shuffling for 2024. That's obvious, right? If you've been trading crypto, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But has the XRP price peaked? I don't think it has, but I think for this time cycle that we're in right now, it possibly has. So we did drop from $2.90 all the way down to $2.40. And like I said, guys, if we hit this pullback to 230, I'm pulling the trigger. I'll be buying some more XRP. I did a video last week where I basically said it, hey, I'm buying more XRP. And it's not kind of out of the realm of possibility. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, like I told you. But I had this conversation out at with another coworker and basically said, like, why are we have 401ks? Obviously, there's no other asset that has outperformed Bitcoin, you know, in my lifetime. And I just think that, you know, XRP has that potential to be that next one. And even at $2.50, $2.40, $2.90, $3.90, I don't really quite frankly care. It comes down to that argument. Were you buying Bitcoin at, you know, $500, at $1,000, at $10,000, at $50,000? That's what it comes down to. Now at those levels, Bitcoin is just a blip, and those look like clearance on aisle 3, extremely discounted prices for crypto, and there's a strong possibility and likelihood that 10 years from now, 5 years from now, we look at XRP at $2 and we'll say whatever. We'll say $2.90. We'll go off last week's high, all right? That could be the levels that we talked about Bitcoin once at one point in time at around, $1,000 at $500. Very impressive, very fascinating stuff. But right now, it's more so too what we're seeing. There is a lot of resistance as we get closer to that $3 level. That's why XRP is pulling back. XRP is running hot. People are trading XRP, which is good. It's adding to the volume, but it's going to be traded, okay? And if you follow the market, you know exactly what's happening. I'll pull up the overall, and you can see kind of where I'm getting to with this, okay? This has nothing to do with XRP. This is a red day. We are allowed to have red days. In the craziest runs the stock market has ever been on, they have had red days. And now we're seeing healthy, active trading, right? There's no main issues to deviate us out of the macro conditions that we have. There's no deviations. The status quo has not changed. Donald Trump's coming in the office. Gary Gensler's out. Crypto is very pro-favorable right now, and Bitcoin is on the move. That's where we're at, okay? But we are going to have some bad days to couple that with the XRP days where we do have these explosions. But XRP down 8% right now as we currently are recording. I'm not concerned, right? I'll give them 8% twice on Sundays if we can have another month where we go up 335%, okay? So with that, I'll leave you. Appreciate you guys, as always. If you have not done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. I will have that link down below if you want to join that exclusive trading community with my link down below. Start trading with CoinW. That will be an awesome thing, I think, as we move forward in 2025. So if you do trade spot and futures, check them out, do your research, and start trading today. But let's keep the needle moving. I think that what we have going with XRP is beautiful, and I'm not letting a 60 Minutes interview kind of take me off my tracks. There's nothing changing the status quo, and when the status quo changes, I'll be the first one to let you know here on YouTube. So that's why you got to turn on that notification bell and give me a follow on X, so when we do drop those nuggets along the way, you're the first one to get it, okay? Appreciate it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Peace.